Kia ora, I'm Sherry Kinnear and these are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. The location of the next America's Cup has been officially announced, and no, it's not New Zealand. Barcelona will host the 2024 event. In a statement, Team New Zealand and the Royal New Zealand Yacht Squadron say the city has been chosen after a long and competitive venue selection process. America's Cup commentator and double Olympic gold medalist Shirley Robertson says it's a real moment of certainty.
I mean, they obviously have enough funding now to defend the Cup with vigour. For the other teams as well, they know where they're going. So, a good decision.
But the decision will disappoint many New Zealand sailing fans and Auckland businesses. Auckland Business Chamber Chief Executive Michael Barnett says it'll see Auckland miss out on hundreds of millions of dollars of benefits. The government's defending its multi-million-dollar zero road toll ad spend. Almost $15 million over 3 years has been earmarked for the campaign. National's Transport spokesman Simeon Brown says the money would be better spent on taking practical steps to make roads safer. But Transport Minister Michael Wood says the government's strategy is about changing Kiwis' long-held attitudes to road safety. Fears the Fair Pay Agreement Act will drive up consumer costs. The bill was submitted to Parliament yesterday in a bid by the government to lift incomes and improve working conditions. It would allow employees to force negotiations with employers if 10% of the workforce or 1,000 workers agree. But Retail New Zealand Chief Executive Greg Harford says the legislation will only drive up costs for businesses.
Those cost increases will be passed on directly to customers, adding really further inflationary pressure to the current economic situation.
In world news, signs of progress at peace talks in Turkey between Russia and Ukraine. Russia has promised to drastically scale down its military operations around Kiev and the northern Ukrainian city of Chernihiv. At the same time, Ukraine's proposing neutral status with international guarantees to protect it from attack. Ukrainian negotiators say they'd proposed a status under which their country would not join alliances or host bases of foreign troops, but would have its security guaranteed in terms similar to Article 5, the Collective Defence Clause of NATO. They add that the proposals could come into force only in the event of a complete ceasefire. And Australia's federal government has released a budget aimed at easing the cost of living. Australians who earn under $126,000 a year will be eligible for a one-off payment of $420. The budget also includes slashing fuel excise in half for 6 months. And those are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. For more and to stay up to date, head to nzherald.co.nz. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. To stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald, click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here, and head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.